And again, Lara Croft with the action shot.
You like that
Water
effect
on
of
the
it?
camera.
Like it's like hitting the camera. That looks really nice.
Yeah, that actually is
I
like
like
it's like cascading across the camera or something like that.
I don't know if we ever will, but if we do, what?
Dude, but either way, check out that alliteration. Cascading camera. God.
Yeah, Nick, you're so cool.
I know, with my alliteration powers.
I was gonna say if we ever get around to playing the second, like Rise of the Tomb Raider, oh my god, the graphics in that game are so good. I love it.
Are the graphics the only thing you care about, Mike? What about Cuphead, man? What about Cuphead?
True. Cuphead is good too. Okay,
Oh, so you have a base camp. Cool.
Yeah, and this is where you can like level up and stuff. So let's see.
Yo, RPG Tomb Raider, let's go.
Nick, remember when you were just asking about this? You can
recover
arrows from the bodies of enemies.
Nice. Do it.
I want that?
Oh. I don't know.
What
What do you want to level up? I don't know what to level up in this game. Level up your health points, your flower points. I don't know. I'm saying Paper Mario stuff.
Flower points. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Or your blade level in Xenoblade Chronicles X.
No, I'll do this one. This one doesn't sound bad.
What is it?
Sweet. I did the arrow one that you wanted.
Oh, nice. I will say this though.
Happy.
Thank you, buddy. I thought it was really funny because I was also in the stream when Lady Lunaby was looking at some of our YouTube stuff. She was just like, one thing I noticed is you guys don't finish many videos, and I was just like, or mini series. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
We are pretty bad at that.
We do a very good job of starting series. Yeah, starting series and getting like halfway through, and then like not recording more of it.
I would like to get better at that too, but it's just hard, like because there's so much stuff we want to do, and there's not enough time for anything.
Oh no,
that's the
I
only
agree.
problem.
It's actually really hard to do all the series and whatnot. Overcooked, I wish you would have just killed it or finished it out on like when you were still up here, but oh well.
Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest regret. Hopefully, we can do that someday.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I hope.
Because what is it? Damn, trying to think. Well, either way, I still need to get my own capture card because I'm still borrowing Big Mike's right now.
Yeah, that's something we gotta get figured out too. Okay, find your way.
So yeah, but either way, no. I mean, I didn't know like Tomb Raider had like RPG kind of stuff right there with like EXP and leveling up.
No,
so it's kind of cool.
It's actually kind of an open world game. This one not as much, but the second one has like side quests and stuff, which is
interesting. Cool. Honestly, I really don't know like what's like the main like overarching story behind like Tomb Raider, because I mean like you can tell with a lot of other games that like when you play them there's a lot of just random stories here and there. So I mean like say for example like a Pokemon game, defeat the evil organization and or defeat whatever version of Team Rocket is out there, and then you get all 8 badges and defeat the Elite Four. What is it? Legend of Zelda. You save the princess or save Hyrule, one of the two. I don't know what Tomb Raiders is. What is Tomb Raiders?
She kind of just likes treasure. Well, in this game, like it's like her dad knows about the secret, but like no one wants anyone to find out about it. So like she like goes to prove it. Is the whole point.
Okay, so basically she's a gold digger.
Well, Nick, not yet. That's later.
Later in the game, she becomes a gold digger, and that's character progression.
Well, this is her first adventure, so.
Okay.
That's why she's so young in this one. Is like this is like her first time doing all this, and so she's inexperienced.
No. That's fair. And so then she's just finding all this other stuff. How many Tomb Raider games have there been? Because I know it was like one of like the most popular games for the PS1.
If you
count original PlayStation.
If you count spin-offs, there's probably at least like 10 or 15 of them.
Yo, I'm looking this up right now.
There's a lot.
10 or 15 sounds cool.
They had a weird like over-the-top type game, which was like the Temple of Osiris, which was kind of bad, but...
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay, Tomb Raider games. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. We got Rise of the Tomb Raider. There's... Dude, there's Lara Croft Go. There's Lara Croft Relic Run. There's Lara Croft in the Temple of something. I'm guessing that's Temple of Osiris. Then there's a Tomb Raider Trilogy, Lara Croft and the Guardian of something. It got cut off. Tomb Raider Underworld, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Tomb Raider The Action Adventure, Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider The Angel of something, Tomb Raider The Prophecy, and there's a Game Boy Color Tomb Raider game. Yo, what is that?
Yeah, dude, they they went hard on the series. They milked it.
Yeah, they really did. Curse of the Sword. No offense, that does not sound cool at all.
That sounds like a really stupid Indiana Jones movie.
Well, we looked it up, don't you remember? And turns out that there's actually like a National Treasure like game.
There is?
Don't you know that? Yeah, it's like a really shitty game. I think it's like there's like an Android game, and it's basically as a joke, and so it got like really terrible reviews. But they actually made money off it just because they actually made a National Treasure game.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, which I find really funny because
I
I would
that.
definitely want to play as Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it was a phone game, huh? So we can't do like a Let's Play of it.
Yeah, it was like an iOS thing. I'm guessing.
Oh,
well,
man.
I'm sure there's ways to like record from an iPad, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But the problem is like we wouldn't be able to do it this way, you know, because
yeah,
I couldn't film the thing I used to film.
Maybe for stream sometime.
Maybe that would be hilarious.
Because I've talked to a couple people streaming wise, and they're like, well, how do you decide between a stream game and games that you play for like Let's Plays and whatnot? And I was just like, honestly, for streaming, kind of feels like what we've like depends on what we're feeling at the time, and otherwise, Let's Plays, you know, what we're feeling too. But I mean, streaming is just more towards multiplayer stuff if we want to do things like that.
Yeah, streaming, I feel like we just kind of do. I don't really know. I guess. Do we have a system? The more I think about it, I feel like we don't.
We really don't. I told him that my system for streaming games is like games I want to replay, and I just use Stream to do it. Which honestly is true. So I mean, like,
yeah.
All right, what's Lara Croft going through right now?
She found her friends, and that's cool. It's
she has
Sam.
Friends.
Yeah, she's not a loner.
Friends,
dude. You know.
Are you gonna make another racist comment? Does that person look like what's her name from Mirror's Edge, Mike? Huh?
Nick.
I actually don't remember her name.
You can't put racist words in my mouth and then call me racist. Like,
I can, but it's not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, then we both look bad.
Well, who was the one girl? Was it Faye? No.
Her name was
from Mirror's Edge.
Oh God, that's gonna bother me.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Faith.
Sorry. Faith. That's the one. See, I told you, Mike. It was Faith.
Yeah, dude, you got it. Nice.
Dude, totally nailed it right away. What is she talking to them about? Is she
I
lonely?
don't know. She's falling asleep.
No, don't do that. That's when the wolves will attack.
And she's gonna wake up and no one's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, I swear, I feel like Lara Croft would have like PTSD at this point. Don't you think?
Well, not at this point. This is when she just started.
So she would start to get PTSD now, and then she'd get PTSD down the road.
Is it a spoiler if I tell you that she does get PTSD?
Not really. I could have guessed.
Between this game and the second game, yeah, like you see her like go to therapy sessions. Well, because then she's like, I need it now. Like I live for this.
Dude, like therapy in Lara Croft game, like or Tomb Raider game, I feel like that'd be hysterical. Like Lara Croft is sitting down, you have to try to like solve her problems.
That would be, and like it's just a full game. It's just like a dialogue game.
Yeah. So I was doing some Indiana Jones shit, and like some people were throwing Molotov cocktails at me, and I don't just know what to think of it. And like in the meantime, you're just like thinking like this person's gone through a lot of shit.
That is true. And die. You like that?
Was that a fake thing, or was that actually real?
No, this is real. I'm stuck in a bear trap, and there's wolves coming for me.
See, I told you the wolves were coming. That was a total guess, but still, I called it.
Isn't it funny that like it totally spoils it because the subtitles say like, Laura breathes as wolves come close. It's like, thanks, subtitles.
The best way to do that is if they had a narrator like they have in Arrested Development say it.
I would love that. Oh, I missed that show.
That would be hysterical. Dude, like, I was watching, like, the last season of Arrested Development, and I just can't get into it.
It's bad. They totally changed how the show works, and it's bad now.
It's not like, too crazy, but I mean, like, just the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development were just so good.
Yeah, they just went away from that style.
Like, the awkwardness of Michael Cera and everything, and, like, Will Arnett was perfect in there, too. Everybody was, like, such a good, like, member of that show, like, as a whole. Yeah. And just kept going from there, and I was like, oh, it's going to keep being good, it's going to keep being good, and then nothing.
Yeah, like, then it wasn't good.
Honestly, yeah, long story short, then it wasn't good, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah. Oh, we lost
Sam. All right,
Sam.
Lara Croft's friends, help her out.
Let's do it.
Help her out. Come on, where's Faith? Where's Faith? Faith can help him out.
She's gonna come out of nowhere and do some hardcore parkour.
Do hardcore parkour and just in the middle of a tomb. And then Laura Croft's just like, where are we going? And Faith's just like, no time to explain. Let's go.
Yeah, let's use our slow motion parkour rolls.
It's been a while.
Honestly, that's just the whole thing that I got out of Mirror's Edge was just, what are we doing? No time to explain. Let's keep going.
Yeah, just run with me.
Like how does that count as like, you know what? No, I don't want to get off on a tangent there, but Mirror's Edge had such cool gameplay, but like story-wise, I was like, this is so confusing.
Yeah, it wasn't really there
And
as
then
a
the
story.
long-awaited Mirror's Edge 2 came out, and it's just like nothing.
Yeah. So let's
Who's that guy?
summarize. Laura Croft got impaled by a spike, right? And
Yes.
now in a bear trap.
Mhm.
And that's on top of everything else. So she's had a bad day so far.
I feel like I had worse. Think about it. I overcooked my eggs this morning. Terrible day.
That's at least she hasn't done that yet.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's actually some of the hardest things that you can go through in a day. Like, overcooked food. Like, it's all
true.
dry, and then, like, it just means, like, you're more thirsty afterwards. And, like, I'm already sick going off of that. It's just sad news, dude.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how you coped with that, Nick.
I know. That's like, I'm going to have to go to therapy sometime.
Yeah,
Not
you
for
might
some-
have to...
Not for some wussy shit like PTSD. No. Like, overcooked eggs.
Yeah. Get out of here, Laura. We got an emergency here.
Just think about it. Yeah, just thinking about it just makes me shiver.
Let's go, Laura Croft.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. You see, don't you like how I switched from like really good support and like to not support whatsoever?
Yeah, I've never seen you be so supportive, Nick. It's kind of uncomfortable for me. Was that a
We're at
wolf?
the point where we've given I think so. Where we've given each other so much crap for multiple games and whatnot, and like when playing through that like hearing somebody like root us on is such a weird concept. Oh, you're dead.
Oh.
You're so
No, I'm
dead.
not. No, I'm not. It's always
Well,
the
if not,
Y
you just
button.
have- Yeah, well, if not, you just have rabies now at this point, dude.
Hey, that's fine.
What, you want rabies? You want
Yeah.
ants? Because that's how you get ants.
You want ants? Because I got answers.
Sure, man.
Okay, let me cut
Where
this
did
wolf
that
up.
come from?
I don't know. You know, just kind of happened.
Okay. I mean, I'll save I do have a story for you that wasn't. It's not a good story, but it was a story that like I'll save it for you till afterwards. We're around around like a 12:30 mark. Do you want to call this an episode?
Yeah, we could end it after this little cutscene right here.
All right, cool.
I've seen these before.
Oh no.
Yeah, look
What's
at
happening?
this female image. It's fascinating. She's got big, boobs.
Those islanders, no doubt.
You know, I haven't made a comment like that yet, and you've probably made like 3 or 4.
I know, you're making me look really bad, Nick. You got to start making these jokes, too.
Do you want me to turn more sexist, Mike?
Please, Nick. That's all we want.
That's all you want? Check out that guy over there, but he's got a huge dick.
Oh, Nick, no, you can't make fun of guys. That's not okay. It's not funny, then.
You can sexualize girls, but you can't sexualize guys.
Yeah,
it's a
come on,
one-way
man.
street. Don't you know that?
Yeah, get better, dude. Get with the times.
Well, you know, I'm not the kind of jerk, Mike. I'm a different
Whoa.
kind of jerk.
Wow,
cool.
all right. Whoa.
Episode?
Yeah.
Cool. Episode. Don't shoot him!